Among Us is an imposter game that recently started trending thanks to YouTube channels like PewDiePie and the Yogscast. The game surrounds a group of at least 4 but up to 10 people, where up to 4 of them are trying to kill everyone on board. The rest are trying to repair the ship by doing tasks that are basically like little mini games. The imposters win by killing the majority of players by either doing it directly, voting them out at the meetings, or by sabotaging one of the main parts of the ship. The crewmates win by fixing the ship or voting the imposters out. So, who's ready to lie to their friends? Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm your host Connor Monroe and I play way too many traitor style games. I've gotten really good at lying. Among Us isn't a new game, it was actually released in 2018. It runs for $5 on Steam and is honestly fun as hell, so I suggest you play it. It's also free on mobile. But what should you do as the traitor in this game? That's what we're exploring in today's list of the top 10 Among Us 800 IQ imposter plays. And stick around until the end for an unexpected 900 IQ play. Alright, let's jump in. In a 10 double kill. The double kill is a simple play in Among Us, but it requires coordination. You must be in sync with your imposter friend on such a level that they know what you're thinking, or they can just see you kill and then kill someone at the same time if need be. The double kill can do a lot of things. It can help whittle down the defense of the crewmates, but it can also make it easier for them to win, because as ghosts you can just pass through walls and you can just go do your tasks. There is no real one best thing to do, considering how every round is different, but if you can manage to get 2 kills on your own, then you can convince the group that it was a double for your imposter friend to be considered innocent, because they were with someone the whole time. Maybe, if they were. It's very complicated and requires some manipulation, but we all do that a little bit, am I right? I play way too many deceit games for my own good. In at 9, Sabotage Lure. Sabotages are great. I can speak English. Sabotages are a great way to split up a group of people if the sabotage is something fatal like oxygen or the reactor, or something similar like seismic stabilizers. Even if it's something like the lights, you can get a stat kill and leave everyone confused about who would have done it. Or you can do the old lure one person with the sabotage and then kill it and leave through the vent. Although if you mention you were somewhere else, they can say, oh, why didn't you come towards O2? Or you probably vented there. Especially when online, okay? Some lobbies will be good, showing proper evidence, but others will just say that they saw you vent when you were the imposter, even though nobody left the cafeteria. Honestly, those lobbies are the worst, especially when someone comes in and they want the server, so they start like griefing you. Honestly, it's impossible to get one, so like, I understand, but it's terrible. So they just vote everyone out until they rage quit. I had a group try to do that to me once, but I stayed, because even if I was dead, I could keep playing. It was amazing to see them all leave at once because they couldn't get me, okay? I'm a shiny hunter. I'm patient. Try me. And at 8 lights. Turning off the lights can be a good strategy. It can lure multiple people to electrical, it can make groups split up and get confused, and it can also help hide bodies. The thing with the last one though is the report button. The report button will light up even if you can't see the body, which means that in the dark, if a crewmate stumbles onto a body, they'll see the report button light up even before the body is visible. Which isn't nice when you see the button light up, click it, and then get blamed for killing them yourself, even though it makes no sense. If the lights were off, why would I report the corpse if nobody was able to see it, especially if I killed them? Makes no sense, and that was literally the dumbest thing ever. Plus, you were a crewmate! Oh, and don't even get me started on the people ghosting last time I played. There was literally a couple of friends, I got started on it. There was literally a couple of friends who had the other one play the second imposter even though there was only one, okay? This person said I was good, but then once I started calling out their friend, who was the imposter BT dubs, they pinned it on me and got me killed, and then lost the crewmates the round, and denied ghosting. Dude, it was obvious, don't even claim you don't cheat. You were either an idiot or the imposter's friend. Turns out you were both. And at 7, AFK. Pretending to be AFK can be a great strategy as the imposter. Say you're going out to get a drink or go to the bathroom or something like that. When you stand in the caf, someone will stand with you, probably because, you know, they're watching you. You can kill them if they're close enough and then resume that same position and just keep AFKing. It could work, unless they decide to vote you because you're AFK for too long. It depends on your strategy and it could be a misstep, you'll just need to have good timing. You could whittle down a couple people and then try to make it seem like the imposters were trying to frame you because it was easy, and like when you come back it was in a meeting, it's like, oh man. I AFK'd by accident once and I got caught just because I killed and then kept walking. Haven't tried this strategy yet. You'd have to do it in a group of friends though, because online the mob will just lynch you faster than Twitter canceling an influencer. And at 6, reading tasks. The task list on the side of the screen appears whether you're an imposter or a crewmate. As As a crewmate, it shows you what you still have left to do, if anything, and as the imposter, it can show you the tasks you need to fake in order to blend in. The top tasks will always be common tasks, as long as the game you're in has enabled them, and the first however many tasks will be common. If your game was 2 common tasks, the first 2 on the list would be those tasks. Same with 1 and 3 and so on. So make sure you're always faking those tasks, and remember the rest of them for when you get asked about what you were doing. Remember to use the tasks that you have on that list, because some tasks can't be given to more than one person. I'm saying tasks a lot. Tasks save the turtles. For example, something along the lines of fueling the ship are only given to one person. I don't know if that one's true, but based on the fact that I only got it twice, I think it's a safe assumption. Halfway through at number 5, third imposter. Getting a third imposter could be a valuable asset to your team, but actually pulling something like that off is pretty difficult. Well, at least for new players. It requires you and your teammate to be on the same plane when it comes to how to run your imposter round. If you can get a third imposter, it will be even better if your teammate can kill 2 people. You can claim that it must be a double, and you can back up your friend. Once you do that, you're golden. Stick with them and occasionally veer off so that you can get a kill, and they'll be none the wiser. You just gotta make sure that you don't kill them and let them live to tell your story. Third imposters are incredibly useful since they can help prove your innocence even when you're not. And it's another vote to help vote off some of the innocent players, because it's honestly difficult to win if you aren't voting off innocents, or randomly lynching people for the purposes of an entertaining YouTube video. Should I play Among Us? It would be difficult to get like a whole group going, and like doing just online is gonna be kind of boring. But if you really want it, maybe we can get some of the office peeps to play it. I don't know. I've been trying. No one talks to me. In at 4, Sabotage Guard. When there's only so many people left, splitting them up will be a major power play. However, the issue is that you need to get there first. My favorite is to sabotage oxygen and then guard it, and if anyone tries to come in and turn it off, if there's not much time left, at least kill them and then you can win. I wouldn't kill them unless there's only like 1 person coming, and if the timer has like less than 10 seconds. You can always wait a couple before killing them, like, you know, let them think they're doing the code, and then boom, your tongue has gone through their eye. It's a fun way of defending the one thing that can save you if your imposter partner was a dum-dum at the beginning of the round and got himself killed. You know, not salty in the slightest. And at 3, button block. Blocking the button is crucial when you're bound to be voted out next. You can do this in multiple ways. One of these ways is by sabotaging something like the reactor or oxygen, since the crisis will prevent the button from being pushed so that they can vote. Then you can kill one off, but be careful, because killing them allows them to report it during a crisis if they see the body, and then you can get voted off then. So be careful and kill while they're alone, or while they're separated from the rest of the group. You can also block the button by closing doors around the starting area. This is easiest in the first map, since the doors to the caf can all get blocked at once, and you can close off storage as well, which can trap people in there too. Doing this isn't a permanent solution, since everyone can just wait outside the doors, because, you know, they open after a few seconds, but being able to get those few extra seconds may mean you can get another kill and win the game. And at 2, ghost doors. As a ghost, your abilities as an imposter are limited. The crewmates can still do their tasks, but the imposters are limited to sabotaging, be it doors or things like lights or oxygen. Doing this as a ghost may be the most helpful thing to keep your imposter mates alive. You can get them alone or with someone to kill, no pun intended, or you can block off some other people to make them think that one of them is the killer. Hell, cornering off your partner with someone may even help them clear themselves of suspicion, because they might not kill them. You know, if they don't do that, because, you know, they've played the game before. And you can help keep the innocents busy while you sabotage things on the opposite side of the map, while your imposter buddy clears them out and get those secret kills. You know, you can have them running around. You can do nuclear, then you can do oxygen, and then you can do nuclear again, then you can do oxygen again. Just have them running back and forth. It's great. Finally, and number 1, not saying anything. I have had multiple games where literally not saying anything gives the win to the imposters. I totally didn't suspect the purple player because Pink was going around throwing wild accusations at me, and I was just like, it's not me, why are you doing this, it's you, but it wasn't. The amount of good not speaking can do for you is unimaginable. I know quite a few people that could use that lesson, and Oompa Loompa is one of them, Troompa Loompa. However, the power of not speaking is huge. Obviously, you can't do this if someone called you out, because, like, you know, if they're asking you where you were, you can't just say nothing, otherwise you'll get voted out. Unless you're playing an AFK play in combination with that, and you just stop moving when they leave the main arena. That's 900 IQ. There you go. There we have it, friends, the top 10 Among Us 800 IQ imposter plays. Have you ever played Among Us, and should I play it on the channel? It's hard to get a group of hosts playing it because of how everything is working right now, but if you really want it, I'm sure we can get Che and Amanda and some others in a few rounds. What imposter plays have you tried, or have you never been the imposter? Let me know down below, and on your way down, be sure you hit like and subscribe for daily gaming content and ring that bell to join the clan and level up. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been Showerman Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video.